Global job change. Starting with the hidden job, Lord of the Death Chapter 6, Wrong Succubus. After hesitating for a while, Lu Yan rushed towards Yang Wei's house. There are no summoners among the teachers in the school, so Lu Yan also wanted to see the abilities of summoners. Soon, Lu Yan came to the community where Yang Wei lived. Yang Wei's family background should be good. This community is considered a mid-range community, and Yang Wei bought it to live here for the convenience of school. Usually he is alone here, and he often invites Lu Yan to his house to play, and shows Lu Yan some borrowed movies from time to time, so Lu Yan is relatively familiar with Yang Wei's home. He came to the community building where Yang Wei was located, took the elevator to the 3rd floor, and Lu Yan knocked on the door. The door opened, and Yang Wei, who was sweating profusely, looked at Lu Yan with a very excited expression. However, Lu Yan keenly sensed a trace of fear from Yang Wei's excited expression. Before Lu Yan could think about it, Yang Wei pulled Lu Yan in. Lu Yan, come in. After closing the door, Yang Wei wiped the sweat from his forehead and took a deep breath. What's your situation? Shouldn't you watch the movie? Lu Yan looked at Yang Wei with a puzzled expression. Yang Wei's expression changed a few times, and then he looked at Lu Yan and said, there is something wrong with me. I won't be able to explain it to you for a while. Let you see what I summoned first. Saying that, Yang Wei pulled Lu Yan and prepared to go to the bedroom. You don't want to change your orientation, do you want to attack your brother? Lu Yan felt the sweat on Yang Wei's palm and asked suspiciously. Even if I die, it's impossible for me to change my orientation. Yang Wei gave Lu Yan a white look, then came to the bedroom door and opened the door. Pink. As soon as the bedroom door was opened, there was a piece of pink inside. Against this pink background, Yang Wei's bedroom looked very charming. Play like this, are the ambient lights used? Master, you are back. Before Lu Yan could react, a figure in front rushed towards Yang Wei. This figure has a beautiful face, a devil-like figure, and a bunch of black wings behind him are very small. Behind her, a pink tail curled up, forming a heart shape at the end. Damn it, succubus. It was a succubus that rushed towards Yang Wei. It directly fell on Yang Wei's body. A pair of big red eyes stared straight at Yang Wei, full of charm. Lu Yan, quickly pull this asterisk off me. Being attacked by this succubus, Yang Wei was trembling all over, and hurriedly shouted at Lu Yan. At this time, Lu Yan was still immersed in the shock of Yang Wei summoning the succubus. Hearing Lu Yan's words, he hurried forward and grabbed the succubus arm. The succubus turned his head, his charming eyes stared at Lu Yan, and his tongue ran across his lips. Are you going to play with others too? As soon as the words fell, Lu Yan felt a strong force of charm coming towards him. In an instant, Lu Yan's face turned red, as if he was in the face-to-face scene of the female teacher of the island country, which made people feel a little unbearable. At the same time, Lu Yan felt that something in his body was moving towards the succubus in front of him. Lu Yan's body began to sweat, as if he had done a very intense exercise. Boom, single quote. At this moment, a dark blue aura surged out of Lu Yan's body, and instantly circulated around Lu Yan's body. What? The succubus in front seemed to have been hit by something, and its body flew out directly and landed on the big bed in front. Looking at Lu Yan again, this succubus' eyes were full of fear, as if he saw something terrible. At the same time, Lu Yan felt that the blushing situation quickly subsided. Yang Wei, who was beside him, gasped suddenly, and then the sweating on his body quickly subsided. Yang Wei, what's the situation? You summoned a succubus, but there's something wrong with this succubus. Lu Yan looked at the succubus on the big bed, although the other party was very charming, but at this moment he felt a fear in his heart. The other party definitely attacked him just now, although he didn't know what method he used. I just don't know why it was suddenly interrupted. But don't summoned creatures have to obey the summoner's orders? Could it be that Yang Wei ordered it? No, there was something wrong with Yang Wei's situation, as if he was also affected by this succubus attack. Yang Wei looked at Lu Yan and said, I don't know what's going on. The things I summoned seem a little abnormal. Other summoners can only summon one kind of creature fixedly, and with the improvement of their abilities, they can summon the stronger of such creatures. But I seem to be able to summon different creatures. I just started to summon a huge golden python. When I saw that it was not a monster girl, I was a little disappointed and cancelled the summoning directly. When I wanted to check the properties of this golden python and summoned it again, I summoned this succubus. Although she's not a monster girl, the succubus is also very good. I just wanted you to come and see it. But not long after I sent you the message, I realized that something was wrong. This succubus, uukanshu.ukanshu.com doesn't seem to be under my control. Uncontrollable, Lu Yan frowned and said, how is this possible? How could the summoner be unable to control his summons? I also think it's strange. Just when you came, I just wanted to show you. I didn't expect that she would even attack you. At this moment, the succubus curled up on the big bed, looked at Lu Yan and Yang Wei and said with a smile, what kind of attack? They just want you two to play with me. Look, her grandmother's consciousness is completely independent of this succubus. If I hadn't summoned it myself, I would have thought that some wild succubus was going to squeeze me out. Yang Wei pointed to the succubus on the bed, jumped up and said. The succubus on the bed licked his lips, looked at Yang Wei and said, it turns out that the master likes this, so why not squeeze you dry? Saying that, the succubus on the bed wanted to continue to move towards Yang Wei. Seeing this, Lu Yan directly blocked Yang Wei. Although I don't know what's going on in the current situation, I seem to have blocked the charm of the other party just now. If you guessed correctly, it should be the reason why you hide the professional undead monarch. Between monsters and aliens, there is a superior person to suppress, and the identity of the undead monarch should be deterred by the other party. Sure enough, seeing Lu Yan blocking Yang Wei's face, the succubus in front stopped, and there was a hint of fear in his eyes. Lu Yan thought for a while and said to Yang Wei, have you checked the attributes of this succubus? Yang Wei was stunned for a moment, and then hurriedly said, not yet, I'm just excited, I'll take a look. The next second, Yang Wei's scream sounded. What? This is a level 20 succubus.